Hello everybody, it is me, Real American Politics, here today with a new video on my current prediction for the 2020 election between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, this election is going to be very interesting to say the least, especially with recent polling, recent fundraising data. I know Red Eagle just made a video. This is just pure coincidence. And I did not plan to make the video the same day he did. So, yeah. Note, this is the first video of the day. There'll be a second one. That's going to be the House projections. And, yeah, today we're going to just take a quick look at my current prediction. So, we're going to first of all fill in the safe map. So, Alaska is safe. Don't give me this nonsense of Trump within 3 in Alaska. Last time around, it was like Clinton was down by only 5, and look what happened. Utah is safe. Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota. Nebraska's second, except 2nd District, is safe. Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Kentucky, West Virginia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Maine's 2nd District. Now for the Democrats, you got California, Oregon, Washington, Hawaii, Illinois, D.C., Maryland, and all the northeastern stuff except New Hampshire. So, now we gotta start from coast to coast. We're gonna start in Nevada. If this was a month ago, I should say back in April or March, I think Trump could win it, but right now I believe it's gonna lean to Biden, or tilt. Yeah, it most likely lean. It's very weird to say if Trump, didn't botch parts of the COVID-19 response, if Nevada didn't get hit as hard as they are currently, I think that Trump would probably win the state, but Nevada is currently getting absolutely hit big time with COVID-19. Like, their unemployment's one of the highest in the nations currently right now. It's not that good for the economy there. Now we got Arizona. On my Twitter, I posted that I moved Arizona from lean Republican to tilt Republican. I'm starting to worry that Trump may lose the state of Arizona. I shouldn't say worry. I'm just saying that he may lose the state of Arizona at the end of the day. It's not looking too good for him. Like, the primary data showed it's doing very well for him, but fundraising, recent polling, and just overall the party registration was just absolutely abysmal for Republicans. Now we got Colorado, which I think is going to be... I think it's going to be likely blue, but I think it's going to be borderline lean. And with New Mexico, same deal. I'm looking at data, and Colorado is a sleeper trend state. You could take a look at the data, and it's showing that Colorado, if Republicans actually push forth an actual healthcare plan, legalize weed, or decriminalize most drugs, they would probably win the Colorado by 3 points. So, that's an easy state. It's not really trending either way. It could trend red in a second, so it's possible. Texas, I'm saying safe red. I think it's going to go to Trump by 10, 11 points. If you look at Biden's energy plan, it's going to absolutely just turn off a lot of voters in Texas. And his gun plan, abortion, etc. That's not very popular in Texas. I don't care if it's trending bluer. There's still a lot of social conservatives there, and a lot of people that are pro-energy down there. Again, Nebraska's 2nd District, I think it's going to tilt to Trump, but for the House election, I think it's going to go about a point or 2. Now you got Iowa. I'm saying that's safe red. I'm looking at the data. Trump's going to win it by 10.5 points. 10.5 points. Indiana's safe. I forgot that. Sorry. Now we got Ohio. I think it's going to be likely. I think it's going to be borderline safe. Now we got Florida. I personally think it's going to lean to Trump at the end of the day. I think it's going to go to Trump by around... I would say around 3 points. I'm looking at party registration, looking very well for Republicans. If Trump can just keep the gains DeSantis made in 2018, he's going to win the state by 3. Georgia, I think, is going to go lean red. I think Trump will win it by 5 points, just outside likely. North Carolina, same deal. I think that's going to lean to Trump's column. It's going to be extremely tight, but I think Trump will win at the end of the day. It's not going to be as close as 2016, but it's going to be a little bit wider, but the Senate race is definitely going to be tight. Virginia, that's likely blue. Barring massive turnout, I could see Trump make it a trend red if rural turnout just absolutely maxed out. Minnesota. If this was April or May, I would say there is no way Biden can lose Minnesota. I think it's flipping now. And that gives Trump his victory. I personally think Trump will win Minnesota at the end of the day by half a point. I think the suburbs are just going to go to Trump of Minneapolis and St. Paul. It's going to be tight, but I just don't see the numbers there for Biden, especially after riots and the recent polling there. And when Wade, Trump is up there. Wisconsin, I think same deal. There's nothing but Trump country other than outside of Madison. It's just Trump country. And you take a look at fundraising data, Trump is crushing Democrats, and Republicans, I should say, are crushing Democrats in Milwaukee. That should tell you what's going on here in Wisconsin. Michigan, I think, is just... I think it's a pure toss-up right now. I don't really know the turnout expected. It could tilt red, it could tilt blue. It's a tough one. Pennsylvania, on the other hand, I think is going to tilt red. I made a prediction on Twitter where I say I would not be surprised if Pennsylvania went to Trump by 3. I don't think that's going to happen yet. But if the current trends keep up on Election Day with party ID, with like the Democrats lost like 200,000 or something like that since 2016, it could happen. And yeah. New Hampshire, I think, will tilt to Trump at the end of the day. I think because of the governor election, I think the governor, who's going to win by big-time numbers, I think he's going to carry Trump over the edge. Maine's 2nd district, I think, is going to be likely blue for the 1st district, and probably tilt blue for the statewide district. And there you go. This is my current prediction for the 2020 election. There's obviously a lot that could happen. You could have, Michigan going red. You could have Minnesota going blue. But right now, this is my current map. It could change on a dime. And quite frankly, if you're the Republicans, you would be very happy if you could get this map. But what I would be focused on more is the Senate. The Senate is definitely going to be interesting. I think that the Republicans will hold it. They can maybe even get a net gain of 1 or 2. But right now, this is the current state of affairs in the election. Now, you can make any case you want that, Pennsylvania could go blue because of Biden, and Michigan could go blue, and Minnesota could go blue, and New Hampshire. But still, Trump just needs Wisconsin and Arizona, and he has it. And so far, it's looking like he just needs those 2 states. It does not look like he has to worry about Florida or North Carolina. Texas, he does not have to worry about. I looked at data. When you weigh it, Trump's crushing Biden by around like 12 to 13 points. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on my current prediction. It could change. I plan to do this every 2 weeks or so when new polling comes out. But yeah, this is my current prediction is, of course, going to be Trump with 304 electoral votes with Biden 218. Michigan, I think, is pure toss-up right now. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hit the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the second video for today. Peace.